Hello.
It's still hot. Oh, hi. So, sorry. Hello.
Is that cup sitting a little too close to the edge of that table?
Nope. It's
You must be
fine.
nervous.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Hey, in case you were wondering, it's Tuesday.
It's time for some tips about travel.
Here's a tip for Travel Tips Tuesday.
Pay attention to the countdown so you're not saying awkward stuff when the video starts.
There's that. Or just travel.
Travel
in general.
The end. Goodbye. See you next week.
The end. Fiend. So Snuffles is in here.
Or as our kids say at the end of a book, be end.
That's it. little southernness coming out of him. Snuffles is in the office with us today. He's currently curled up with his tail that broke and healed all funny.
Little kink in the tail. He got a bath today. Turns out he doesn't like those. Now
Good
we know.
Talk.
Yeah.
Good talk.
We've always let the groomer take care of that.
Jen says great chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, Jen.
Hola.
What are you drinking tonight, Jen? I have lemon ginger tea with a little liquid stevia to make it palatable.
I need some chamomile.
That sleepy time tea I have has chamomile in it.
I may drink some after we're done with this.
It's good.
I'm exhausted. I actually got up and ran this morning.
You posted that graphic that's like, my first run underway, but then it looked like you were supposed to have been doing runs all of June.
No. So the official, that was like a pre-training thing. The official training,
didn't say that.
Galloway plane starts today.
Didn't say that.
That calendar was done by a Run Dopey friend.
Just water. She did what? 12 miles?
She biked 12 miles tonight.
Yeesh.
So
you do need water then.
The calendar that I posted was done by a Run Dopey friend. He's the one that I got my picture taken with at Hollywood Studios and met online. He creates the calendars and stuff every year. Anyway, he's done every single Dopey challenge out there. He's one of the most encouraging people you ever meet. And
he's also totally off his rocker.
No, yeah. I mean, but I mean, he's a pretty cool guy.
Do you remember that shirt I found forever ago when we used to run before children and it said running is a mental sport? We're all totally insane.
Yes. That was awesome.
It was awesome.
I love that. So yeah, marathon / dopey / goofy training started this week for the 2023 marathon weekend.
I don't get to do that. I wasn't allowed, just in case you're wondering.
It is a bit of a sore subject.
A little bit.
So
I was going to try to go with my best friend, but no.
And there's that.
Yeah. I'm fine. Fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. All fine.
Stuffles, what do you think?
He's like, I'm not.
I'm going to stay out of this mess.
Yeah. I'm not getting in the middle of that.
Anyway, glad you all are on tonight. There's 5 of you watching, which is a record. I don't know.
It just went to 4. Oh, no, it's still dropping.
Oh, no, it's down to 3 now. Guys. And they're done. All right. So
the end.
We need Ben Harris to come back on and up our view count.
We had a lot of fun last week.
We did.
With Mr. Shane.
Yes.
Mr. Ben.
Yes, with Shane and Ben.
Good old time. And Jen, as always.
Yeah. So I think Ben actually, he replied in the comments, I think.
Was it snarky?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
It was completely snarky. I have to find
it. For snarky. Do you have all comments turned on? Because it does that now. Facebook doesn't want to give you all the comments now. You have to go get them.
No, I know. They're dumb. Yeah, no, this is
you can't say Facebook's dumb on Facebook. They'll put you in jail.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let Facebook jail forever.
I know someone who got put in Facebook jail the other day because they said they WOKE up early to watch Obi-Wan Kenobi and it flagged that word and put them in jail.
That's hilarious.
Right?
Oh my gosh. We have to spell things out so the bots don't.
So when I taught English to kids in China, the word silly is not a polite word there. So I would say to my kids, you're so silly, but if I would say that to a Chinese kid, they would be like, I'm sorry, what did you call me? Right. And so,
hey, wait.
But that was one of our words, but that was one of the words that we had to teach them. So we had to spell it S_I_L_L_Y when we were giving feedback to the parents. Because if we put it in there, it would flag it and it wouldn't let us communicate with the parents, even though that was a word in the lesson.
Oh, wow.
I know, right?
Ben is on.
Oh, his ears are burning.
There he is. So yeah, he says his ears are burning. I don't know if that's like an insult towards us or
no. When someone's talking about you, your ears are burning.
Oh, yeah,
you never heard that?
Yeah,
as a kid.
I have a headache, and it's just is what it is.
He ran this morning, so
see that's the thing. Like
he's not with it.
I like getting up early, but
I do not. I do and I don't. I don't actually like doing it, but I like the way the rest of my day goes when I do.
Well, see, that's the thing.
I just said doo-doo.
Scam nice things. So
you really can't.
So anyway, I like getting up early and running, but the only thing is, come like 2:00, I'm done.
Yeah, it's
like,
all over.
I'm just like nap. Like, where are you? Like, and like coffee doesn't do any good, and it just makes me angry. Like not like hangry, but like irritable. And
he doesn't get hangry, y'all. He really doesn't. He can be super hungry and be fine, but when he gets tired, it's like Jekyll and Hyde scenario going on.
Yeah. So
I don't think it makes Jesus proud.
Ben says, "Sorry guys, can't hang around tonight. Trying to calm a 2-year-old down enough to eat her dinner. Currently sat in Pop Century dining hall. Love me some Pop Century.
Okay, listen. Would listening to this not calm her down?
I don't know. If what happened last week happens again this week, it might get her stirred up.
Listen, I talk to my kids and they just tune out and fall asleep. Ben. Like I bore my kids to sleep. Yeah. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know.
Yeah, or he can like when he gets back to his room, just turn it back on or
play this like a lullaby.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lullaby.
Could make her angry and get
go to sleep.
I don't know. So
your dad needs some rest.
What? Yeah. Anyway, we're up to 7 people. Guess my mom decided to log on.
Oh, hey, Mom. My mom's there. Your mom doesn't watch.
I think she's watched this. Like, I don't know if she's ever watched this. I know my aunt.
My mom watches.
Her older sister has. I don't know if my own mom has ever watched. I know my dad has not.
We're gonna have to talk to them about that when we're with them this weekend.
This is true.
Roger's family.
We should bring
4th of July.
We should bring them on. See what happens.
Oh my! You want to talk about crazy? It would make last week look like nothing.
Oh goodness!
His mom is so funny.
Yeah,
she is very funny. His dad's funny too. They're both funny actually.
He's like dry sense of humor.
You gotta like listen up. He's gonna say it quietly, so you have to like pay attention or you'll miss it.
But you'll be on the floor.
Oh yeah,
like that kind of funny. And like when I was a kid, I was totally embarrassed to be around him a lot of the time, but every now and then he would like drop us, like she was saying, drop a subtle little like remark, and I'm like, if you miss it, it's gone. Your mom, on the other hand, is more like she's more I don't want to say she likes to be the center of attention because that I feel like has a bad connotation, but she is definitely has a good sense of humor and shares that, and like it's good. They're both really funny. It's true. Whew. All right. So, you want to get started with some stuff, with some things? We got some Disney news things. But just, can I say one thing first? No. All right. You go ahead. No. I know. I'm done. I'll wait. We didn't really get a chance to talk before the show tonight. So
we never talk before the show.
Well, we do sometimes. Maybe for like 5 minutes. All right. You do you. Go ahead.
Welcome to Travel Tips Tuesday. Today is June 28th, 2022. And we are so glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about what you would do if you had one day at Walt Disney World. But first, some big news.
Lovely. So
I got this down.
Yeah, totally. So our question.
What are people saying?
I'll show you in just a second.
I know what the question is. I just said it. I don't need to see it. I said it. I want to see what people are saying.
This is like you have to like do the thing. All right.
He's testing me.
If you had just one day at Walt Disney World, 24 hours, what would you do? So, just like not just like a day in the parks, but that's why I said 24 hours because I want
I scrape my knee, y'all.
I'm sorry.
I just crossed my legs and I'm
want a like cookie or something.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you a cookie later. All right.
You won't. We don't have any cookies. We finished them at snack.
Wait, what?
I was gonna save one for you, but then Snuffles got one, so Evelyn had to get a second one.
That dog.
He eats everything. It's like a really good thing.
Including my Run Dopey Gooders.
Yes, he ate his good. I was like, oh, I don't know how to tell this to John. Like, I don't know how to break the news to him. And there was that one time with the cake when you like went kind of crazy. And I had to give you the bad news about the birthday cake. I was like, what do I say to John that the dog ate his Gooders?
Yeah, it happens. So I think they only made like 500 pairs of them. And Gooders not doing custom sunglasses.
That's because I was like, well, you could just get another group of Rundopy people together to custom order them this year. It's fine. And he was like, they don't do custom orders anymore. And I was like, of course they don't.
Nope. Something about supply chain. Thanks, COVID. All right. So again, that's our question of the day. If you had just one day at Walt Disney World, 24 hours, what would you do? Would love for you to drop that in the comments so we could share that with folks. I see some people I think already have been doing that. We've got a bunch of comments on the old news feed. We'll just give a little tease here. Ben Harris said, well, you all know where you are not. You all know where
he can't read.
I won't be heading tonight. Sorry, Tanya. So he won't be hanging out at Galaxy.
He tested me too. Everybody tested me tonight.
So anyway, all right. So yeah, let's go for a little bit of Disney news here. Actually, before I do that, just one quick announcement. As tomorrow will be my last day on the job at my current career that I've been in for quite some time.
Long time.
And I'll still be connected with that kind of somewhat, but I'll be full focus in travel. So hopefully you'll be hearing back from me a little bit quicker. If you've been, working with me in the past and it's taken me a little bit, thank you for giving me some grace, but just want to say thank you to everybody that has listened to this show, that has booked a trip with me along the way to make this possible. And we're very excited to be going kind of full focus into Travelmation and seeing what the future will bring us. So really looking forward to that.
It's also very weird.
Yeah, a bit.
It's very weird.
It's going to be very weird.
I mean, if any of you out there have changed careers before, it's just weird.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah. So all that being said is if you want to book a trip,
let me know. This is now our only source of income.
Hashtag shameless plug. We don't charge fees.
We need to pay bills.
Corporate travel, destination weddings. We can do it all.
All of the above. Seriously. Large groups.
Yes.
Big spenders. Give us a call. I'm just kidding.
Big spenders. So,
thank you, Kimberly.
Kimberly Griffin, thank you so much. Really.
She is my good friend, y'all, and she is so supportive and wonderful.
Yeah, Kimberly Griffin is one of the most encouraging people you ever talk to.
She is the best.
She's super awesome. So
check out her Casual Wednesdays, Legacy Jewelers.
Yes, Legacy Jewelers, Lake Charles, Louisiana. It's good stuff.
Is it what's your handle, Kimberly?
I don't know. Yeah, drop us your handle on what is it, Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is. She's gonna look it up.
But she does awesome Casual Wednesdays. Legacy Jewelers LC.
Legacy Jewelers LC. Look it up
on Instagrams. You will not regret it.
All right,
she's amazing.
Travel news. There's some fun stuff to chat about. There it is.
Yes. Yeah.
Check them out on the old Instagrams.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. So here's some Disney.
And thank you, Jen.
Some Disney news for you. Finding Nemo submarine voyage reopens at Disneyland on July the 25th. So that's exciting. That has been down for quite some time.
I didn't even know what that was.
It's like
Did that used to be 20,000 Leagues?
Yes, it did. Yeah.
That ride terrified me as a child at Disney World.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
I felt so trapped.
It's a claustrophobic, worst nightmare.
I have it. Well, see, but do I have claustrophobia? Because I always thought claustrophobia is like a fear of small spaces. I'm fine in totally small spaces as long as I can
see a way out.
Get out of them. But I could be trapped in a Walmart and freak out because I feel trapped.
Psychoanalyst person, whatever.
Well, you're psycho, but there's not.
Wah, wah, as Will would say. Our 5-year-old son Will has been in this thing lately where every time he
doesn't say yes or no.
He just goes wah wah
or ding 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 ding.
And we're
or he just gives you
and we're like, what? Okay.
Y'all, he is so fun.
Yeah, he's a mess.
Now that he's not a little booger anymore. He's really fun.
He is still a little bit sometimes.
Not at all like he was when he was 2 and 3. He's changed.
Disney Wish christening ceremony will be streamed live online on June the 29th, so that's pretty exciting.
Well, Adam had his stuff today. Are they on it today?
He's on the christening sailing. June the 29th is tomorrow. So they had to go for the agency owners and special people that were invited to go on the christening sailing. They had to go to Walt Disney World to pick up their credentials today. And then they're headed to port tomorrow, from what I understand.
Got it. That sounds right.
So And then also, this is huge. I've had some clients ask me about this.
That's so exciting.
The Bibbidi Bobbidi Bobbed. That's not right. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Again, we have to read it out.
What did someone call it in the group? Someone said their client accidentally called it the Betty Boop Boutique.
Oh yeah,
it's not that. That's
not
somewhere I'm going to take my children. You take your children to the Betty Boop Boutique. Go for it. I'm not going to judge, but that is not what is reopening at Disney World.
Over at Universal. I mean, Betty Boop's
throwing shade tonight.
Well, I mean, Betty Boop's like an actual character, so it could be like a thing. I mean, and Universal throws shade towards Disney all the time.
Check out their Twitter; it's amazing.
Seriously, it's great. So here's a little blurb from Disney Destinations about Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Our cast members, fairy godmothers, apprentices will transform guests ages 3 to 12 into some of their favorite Disney characters with hairstyle, makeup, costumes, and accessories. In addition, the reopening ushers in even more options to choose from, including a new hair accessory especially designed for textured hair and new costumes featuring some of Disney's newest heroes and heroines coming later this year. So excited about that. So if you have a trip, being planned in August or later, definitely look into that.
Before COVID, they had like princesses, pirates. Were there any others?
Do what?
Was it princesses and pirates? Were there any others? You're not even listening to me.
No,
reading. Sorry, y'all saw that. Y'all saw that.
I don't.
He wouldn't even listen.
Any others? I was looking at the comments
because I think it was just princess and pirate.
Let's keep up with the comments. So, all right.
What did she say?
Jen says the Betty Boop Boutique.
Oh,
there it is.
Right.
And then also says Raya. So I don't know if Raya will be one of the ones on there. It'd be kind of cool if it was. Raya doesn't get a lot of, highlights, I guess. But
I guess not.
Anyway, but looking forward to that, and kind of saw the writing on the wall, so to speak. So like we knew this was coming. They got
hired back.
Yeah,
a few months ago.
They were hired back, and then with
the cast members,
with the news bulletin that Harmony Barbershop is reopening on July 31st, we knew it was. Can we do that again? No? Okay. We knew that was coming. That's all I'd say. And then last news bulletin here is news bullet, as it were, is the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Merry with one R, by the way.
Murray.
That's how we say it down here in Bama. Roll Tide.
Oh, bless them. I'm not from Alabama, just in case anybody's wondering.
But your children are. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party returns this year, beginning November 8th until December 22nd. Tickets go on sale July 7th and will range from $149 to $199. The dates are online. If you're curious about specific dates, if you're going to be down there around that time, feel free to let us know. We would love to help you out with that. As far as the things that will be there, the cast dressed up in their holiday costumes, of course, the decorations, the special food items, all that kind of stuff will be there. I think they're doing a few parade.
Fireworks, special fireworks.
Yeah, a few newish things, holiday desserts and food treats and stuff like that.
They do overlays?
Yes, they do. Sort of.
Well, Jungle Cruise gets a full-on overlay. All like even the jokes, everything turns into the Jingle Cruise. It's amazing.
There's some of them that get what I like to call like a quasi overlay. So.
Yeah, like the Haunted Mansion gets some Christmas decorations, but it doesn't get like a full-on overlay, right?
Yeah, no, not like the one does in Disneyland. Anyway, so
did we ride Haunted Mansion when we were there in December?
I don't know. Kimberly has a question.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Kimberly says, is there a closing for the 50th anniversary? So the 50th anniversary celebration officially runs for 18 months.
Right.
And that started October 1st of 21. So
that would be April.
Yeah. So end of April 23.
Yeah.
Yes. So April 23 is when that will officially end. But, my guess is a lot of the 50th anniversary themed.
I mean, they're going to milk it.
Yeah. They'll milk.
They're already milking it for a year and a half.
They've still got like merch and stuff. It's not going to be like the Halloween decorations. They pull it down overnight.
Yeah.
So that's a great question though, because it's been going for a while. So it's a valid question. So Jen says, Jungle Cruise. I want to ride that ride so badly. Let's get an overlay of the Nightmare Before Christmas, but the world stays the same. Yeah.
So Jingle Cruise is amazing.
Take my money, please. There we go. All right. So I'm going to go back to our question of the day real quick, because this is going to be a kind of more of a listener driven show. Because we want to hear from you all. We already talked about Ben's comment. Well, you all know where I won't be heading there. So yeah, we know he's not a big Star Wars fan. He doesn't get it. That's okay. We're praying. It's
not
for him.
Okay, but
we're praying for him to see the light, just like Rapunzel. So, look, see, Rapunzel.
He's tying it all in. Neat little bow. Okay, they know. You don't have to sing
it. So, if you had just one day at Walt Disney World, 24 hours, what would you do? And the first comment on our list today from the personal feed is from David. I have no idea.
Right? Like, that's a hard question.
Yes. And David Baines was my church history and world religions professor in college that was a dead ringer for Ferris Bueller. Like from the movie. Anyway, from what's his name that played Ferris Bueller? My brain's
I can't think of it either.
Anyway, Frame Bart. Anyway, so Jen has a few that she's dropped in here. Let's see if I can pick.
I'm gonna have to look it up on IMDb.
Yes,
it's gonna drive me crazy.
I'm not worried. Why did she say John needs water? Is it because
you ran?
I'm losing it. Apparently, I'm running and running. So she said VIP tour, hands down, best day ever for sure. Hoop-de-Doo review, that's a definite good one. If that's not on your list,
you could do both. You could do a VIP tour and then go to the Hoop-de-Doo review. Have them drop you up there.
So, no. Jen said it was Michael J. Fox. It wasn't. It's like
no, it wasn't.
Anyway, all right. Next on the list was, let's see here. I would definitely see the fireworks at Magic. This is from Peggy. I would definitely see the fireworks at Magic Kingdom and hopefully get a spot right in front of the castle for viewing. So that's pretty solid. And then Stan says, I give you one guess, and it's him holding a lightsaber in front of his face. So
Matthew Broderick.
Thank you. So
also, that is awesome.
Yeah.
I would definitely go to Galaxy's Edge too, because I feel
you could really spend a whole day there.
I feel at home at Disney World because I went there so often growing up. I worked there for several months. Like, I feel at home there. But the first time last year when we walked into Galaxy's Edge, because I've been a Star Wars fan since. I knew about Star Wars as a kid, but I've been a fan since they re-released the original trilogy in theaters in '97. And so that I was like in 6th grade. So like the part of my childhood that I actually remember, where I'm like a little bit bigger, is like fully Star Wars. Like walking into Galaxy's Edge, I was like, I feel like I'm at home.
Yeah.
I just felt so comfortable, and like that sounds so cheesy because Star Wars is not real. I realize that. Thank you. I realize that, guys. But I love it so much. Like I don't know.
It's pretty good.
I love it.
Shannon says.
So I'm with Stan.
Shannon says Pandora. Pandora, the world of Avatar. Now, Pandora is one of those places that I tell everybody you've got to see during the daytime for sure. I like it. So when I rope dropped Animal Kingdom, when I was there,
just a month ago.
Not long. Month and a half-ish ago.
Oh, he's like huffing with his little doggy nose while he's asleep.
So when I was in Animal Kingdom, rope dropped, it went straight over there. There was something really just, I don't know, relaxing about being there that early in the morning. Everybody's queuing up for Flight of Passage.
Advertiser.
The advertiser, right? Oh, our daughter, bless her heart. But anyway, so like a lot of the Disney PhotoPass photographers that were there like didn't have lines, so you could walk straight up and get your picture taken in front of the waterfalls and the floating mountains. It's totally twitching in this.
Guys, he's the cutest ever.
We should have like a separate Snuffles cam. This would be great.
You had this idea last week.
Did we really?
I think you've said it before. Like just have a live.
Well, if I had I would have to have like a video switcher for that. One more piece of equipment. Need an excuse to buy one more piece of equipment. So hang on. Kimberly says this is a problem. BRB Googling Hoop-de-Doo review. Kimberly Griffin, the Hoop-de-Doo musical review located at Pioneer Hall has 3 showings a day.
It's at Fort Wilderness.
I think
right there.
Let's see. It's at 4, 6, 15, and 8:30. I think. And it's a crazy hoot and holler and good old time. So we've actually got
it's dinner and a show.
Yeah, it is. But it for a time until the pandemic was the longest running dinner theater show. Like I want to say in the world.
in the world.
In the world. Thank you, Jeremy Clarkson. All right. So definitely go check that out. It is worth it.
High five if you know that reference, please.
Yeah. It is absolutely worth it for sure. So Hoop-de-Doo needs to be on your list.
Put the computer too far away. I cannot see
You want to move it? Hang on a second.
Well,
we can fix that.
This every week.
See what I have to put up with over here. All right.
Again, notice he puts himself in the foreground and me in the background. I'm not this much smaller than him.
No, look at my chair. I intentionally scooted it back.
But look at the camera. It's pointed to you, and then I'm not this much smaller than him. I just want everyone to know that.
Is this better?
Yes.
All right. Moving on. Sorry, everybody. I can't even get
I feel really bad for the people who just listen to this.
Seriously.
And don't get to see how ridiculous we are.
Pause.
They're missing out on all the really awkward
You'll need
bits.
to tune into the show live if you're listening to it out in podcast land. Oh, there's an opportunity.
You don't even have to watch it live. You can watch it later. It's still on Facebook. It doesn't go anywhere.
Do it. But the only thing with that is
he's so fluffy.
The only thing with that is they can actually pause it or fast. I don't want people to do that. I want them to hang in suspense to see what's going to happen.
Hang in suspenders.
Hang in suspenders. Brittany says, Magic Kingdom first. I'm going straight to Adventureland and starting my day off riding Pirates. Cheeseburger, spring rolls, and Dole Whip. Good call there.
I wore my Dole Whip earrings yesterday. I don't have them on today.
I'm taking a break for Epcot Margs at Cava del Tequila and coming back for fireworks. There you go. So I would honestly stay at Epcot for the nighttime show.
Magic Kingdom is not my favorite.
Okay.
Of the parks? No, in general. Am I allowed to say that? Are they going to come after me?
Yes, they will. Whoever they are.
I like Magic Kingdom. I love Magic Kingdom. There's nothing wrong with Magic Kingdom.
Marty says Magic Kingdom, Dole Whips, and all of my favorite rides.
Dole Whip.
Here we go. Terry, our good Betty Terry Weaver, says this is the most, I think, comprehensive response we'll see on here.
Clearly, he's thought about this.
Yes, he probably even done it. I would guess. Lunch at Primetime Cafe.
He might have lived it.
Notice his day starts at lunch, so that's if you know Terry. He doesn't do breakfast. It's get me up at lunch, right? I'm not going to wait in line.
I love Primetime.
Lunch at Primetime Cafe. Probably the meatloaf and the peanut butter milkshake, most likely, knowing him. Rise of Resistance, Mickey's Runaway Railway. Go ride the safari over at Animal Kingdom. Eat a Dole Whip. Soarin', and then Harmonious. Dinner at California Grill, hopefully during party season. For some late fireworks. Breakfast at Kona, Monorail. And then do Dumbo, coffee on Main Street, and a Grand Circle tour on the railway.
Tour is such a weird word.
Disney, get the train running. That's all I got to say.
Terry wants the train.
Terry wants the train. Hashtag Terry wants the train. Bring him back. Jen just says, have the best day ever. And it's Rapunzel swinging around our tower. So there you go.
The best day ever.
And the first time in forever. All right. Ashley says, since I've never been, so this is, I like this perspective because Ashley's someone that has not been to Walt Disney World. So this is cool. Since I've never been, I would have a meal with the princesses, get a Dole Whip, find Mickey and Minnie, get pics with them, and stay long enough to watch fireworks at the castle. Good call there.
Oh, yeah.
Gene says Galaxy's Edge.
Yes, Gene.
And then, should I read this from Mike? Just read that first. Is that, you know what he means by that, right? I will read it. It's fine. Mike says, if we're talking Disneyland, if you're Mike. On, you know Mike. If we're talking Disneyland, I dress up as Deadpool, make some Deadpool, in quotations, Deadpool remarks. I think we know what he means by that. Entering the Avengers campus and see how long it would take the Mouse Police to escort me out. Mike's a good guy. He's just kind of pushing buttons.
He wouldn't really.
Disney World, I behave. So there you go. Kimberly says fireworks in Magic Kingdom. Becky says I would book a VIP tour. Check that one off the list. This.
Lots of other people agreeing.
Yes, lots of people that want to join her on said VIP tour. So there you go. Jen, we'll go with you on yours. Because I know you put that earlier.
Ooh, I like Eva's.
Eva says just go sit in the hub grass at Magic Kingdom with Starbucks and soak it all in. Eric says Star Wars. Alicia says I'm weird. Epcot. Lunch at Geyser Point. Geyser Point. Kimberly Griffin, if you have not been to Geyser Point,
she has.
She has?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure, because that's lunch at Geyser Point, either Hoop-de-Doo for dinner or head over to Disney Springs to spend the evening.
That is a little weird. Yeah. So, but that's okay. We'll keep you.
Hoop-de-Doo and Geyser Point, just kind of, Terry says that means you're pretty smart. They go together. Diana Alt says, eat Dole Whip, ride the safari. Everything else is gravy. Alicia says, I don't know. Or go over to Sanaa. # bread service. Chris says Victorian Alberts.
Oh, it's still not open, is it?
No, it's not.
I want to go to Victorian Alberts. What's it like, $2.50 a person?
Something like that. But I was listening. Shout out to the Travel Nation podcast, starring our friends Tim Elra, Christina Riccio, and Alston Causey, with their official correspondent, Christian Dumont. They just celebrated their 100th episode last week, so congratulations to them. This is kind of like the official sort of flagship podcast. Like we just like do our own thing. Yes, we're
our own thing.
We're affiliated with Travel Nation, but this is not like, we've got the pennant in the back or whatever, and got the shirt on. But
I do not.
Anyway, you'll need to check out the Travel Nation podcast. It's good stuff. As long as you, she's just knocking over the microphone and everything. Whatever, Russ. Whatever. All right. April says, if money wasn't an issue for those 24 hours, VIP tour for 12 hours and sleeping at Nepali. We're talking my budget, AK Safari, Nomad Lounge, gluten-free churros, Hollywood Tower of Terror, Slinky Dog, kids meal at Woody's Toy Box. That's a good call there. Epcot near next for I don't know if
Guardians of the Galaxy and Test Track.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
A drink or two from the UK.
Here we go.
Monorail to Magic Kingdom.
Yep, there we go. So that's a good one. Jeremy says Epcot drink and eating around the world.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Jessica says start the day at Topolino's Terrace for breakfast. Hollywood Galaxy's Edge.
Topolino's for breakfast.
Yeah, it's really good.
So good.
Hop over to rides to Galaxy's Edge, and then Oga's there, Epcot for Galaxy, and then Remy's lunch, and then lunch at Space 220, Animal Kingdom for Everest, Flight of Passage, and Safari at dusk, and a night blossom drink, and with Magic Kingdom Pirates, Big Thunder. Something about like doing Pirates and Big Thunder at night. Just
really Big Thunder. I mean, Pirates is like night all the time.
I love doing Big Thunder at night. The lines are usually not terrible, and you just get to I feel like you get to see more. You can see like the castle lit up and stuff.
Dinner at Casey's, Hubgrass for the fireworks.
Yep.
It's her perfect day.
There you go. Nate says, my wife and I nearly did this a week ago. No park tickets, pool, Skyliner, and Disney Springs for the win. One of the best trips we've ever done.
Yeah, Nate, I did that when I was here a couple months ago. I didn't go to any of the parks for like 3 or 4 days, and it was actually really amazing, and it was really freeing, and I was able to, the big thing I really liked about it, and I said this at the time, was I feel like if I pay for park tickets, I want to be at the park. I don't want to go for a meal at a resort or anywhere else, because I pay a lot of money for park tickets, so I'm going to, get my money's worth. So I felt really freed up to go to the resorts, to Disney Springs. I didn't get to go to the pool because it stormed part of the time I was there, and the other part of the time I was running around trying to eat at restaurants. But there
you go.
But yes, it is. I like that.
Gary says never been. Dead serious. Gary, we can change that. Can you change that? Leslie says that's a tough question. Breakfast at
Let's see if any of her things match up with her husband's.
Yeah, let's see that. Well, first, the first thing that does not is she said breakfast.
There you go.
So there's that. Breakfast at Kona. Then let's see, Monorail to Magic Kingdom. Start with a little hello to the mouse. Oh, by the way, Minnie is joining Mickey now in Town Square Theater. It has just been Mickey, but yeah. So that's pretty cool.
She's the mouse.
Walk through the castle, ride Peter Pan, Space Mountain, Dumbo, Space Ranger Spin, Big Thunder Mountain, Jungle Cruise, Haunted Mansion, Pirates. Not
necessarily.
Then monorail to a nice dinner at Narcoossee's, then a boat ride back to Magic Kingdom for fireworks. Plus, she probably meant
a whip, Dole Whip.
Adolescent.
That's a autocorrect.
Yes.
Dole Whip.
Right. A Dole Whip
and or Mickey Bar.
I was just thinking about our Dole Whip comment a few weeks ago. The one where we got in trouble. not gonna say that out loud again. Just can't.
I halfway forgot it.
Oh man, you did. How could you halfway forget that comment? Good grief!
Because what I remember doesn't seem scandalous enough.
That's okay. That's okay. All right, I'm going back because sometimes all the comments don't load. So we're double checking here. So that's all our comments on the best 24-hour date at Disney. So Let's kind of scroll back here real quick.
Jen said Cosmic Rewind.
Cosmic Rewind, yep.
No. Star Cruiser. Dude. I can't read either.
Star Cruiser, yeah.
Yeah.
She also said, bring back Happily Ever After, please. Would love to see
Aren't
that.
they? Or didn't they for like a day? Or didn't they do something?
I don't think so. Or something. Maybe it was like a private showing. I mean, who knows? You know, they do crazy things like that. I imagine that if like you had your wallet was big enough that Disney would give you a private showing of Happily Ever After. They would figure out a way to make that happen. So we could book that for you. Probably.
Please, we have bills.
Yeah.
Lots of kids.
Anyway.
They eat a lot. They eat so much.
Do what?
They eat so much.
Seriously.
And they complain about every bit of it.
They do. Like, seriously, I was telling her this morning at breakfast, like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you give them exactly what they want, they'll find something to complain about.
The 3-year-old cried a couple days ago because he asked for cereal and you gave him cereal. He's just the worst dad ever.
I am.
So mean.
I don't feed my kids. They have to fight for
forage. Yeah, in the woods.
Send them out back foraging for
like
wild
raw
berries.
Squirrel and stuff. I don't know.
Yep.
Like,
yep. So,
and then they're like cereal, and you give them cereal. It was the wrong kind of cereal.
Did you say raw squirrel?
Or it's not the right temperature. Well, how are they going to cook it? They're kids. They can't play with fire. Be reasonable.
I mean, okay, fair enough.
Jeez.
Be reasonable. Whatever. All right. Well, that's all we've got for tonight. I think. If y'all got
everyone out there was like, oh thank goodness.
but seriously, if
we cut it short this week.
If there are any specific topics that you would like for us to cover on Travel Tips Tuesday, we haven't crowdsourced topics in a while. But we
give us some topics. Do our job for us.
And
you're not supposed to say that, are you?
No,
sorry.
No, we're not. But seriously, if you want, there's some things you want us to cover.
My hair's crazy.
However specific or general it may be, it could be Disney related, it could be cruise related, all inclusive, related to European travel, whatever. I mean, if there's just something interesting you want us to kind of, create a trip and talk about how it'd be cool. I mean, doesn't matter.
I want to go on a river cruise.
That would be fun. That would be legit.
I've been wanting to do that for several months now.
Yep.
Ever since I did like my Adventures by Disney training. Yep. And they do river cruises. And I've wanted to do that. And then I recently read Death on the Nile, which surprisingly made me want to go on a river cruise even more.
Yeah. That's funny.
But without the death.
Yeah. I've been working with some river cruising clients.
I really would like to do that.
One that's doing a group of ladies that's doing a tulip cruise during tulip season in Amsterdam on the Rhine, and then have some other folks that are doing a cruise from Amsterdam to Switzerland this October. So excited for them.
It's amazing.
So Jen says, do you book trains and train tours? Yes, we absolutely do. We can work directly with Amtrak, and we can book the pre-post hotels, during hotels, different tour components. All those sorts of things. We worked with some folks recently to kind of help them craft some options for a New York trip, and we're able to throw in the New York, I think they call it like the City Pass, that gets you into a lot of the different like historical spots around the city and hop on, hop off bus tour stuff. So we can do a number of different things with training experiences.
You can do it.
Even like Eurail in Europe as well. And there's some other places around the world that have different training experiences.
It's like a dream trip for me. This will likely never.
We'll close it up after this.
Never happen.
Yeah.
One of those like around the world cruises that takes like 6 months.
Yes.
And you literally just cruise around the world. Like that would be.
Royal Caribbean's got that going. Not now, but I mean they're selling them currently.
That would be my dream.
Yeah,
that will probably never happen. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Awesome.
But that's like my dream.
If you'll have
when we win the lottery, when we win like the $388 billion jackpot or mega jackpot or whatever, probably. And then we'll go on around the world.
The rate of inflation is going anyway. It will. All right. We need to wrap this up.
That's not really funny.
No, it's not. But seriously, thank you all so much for listening and for tuning in. We would love to help you with travel moving forward. Feel free to look us up with the links to all the things that you will see in the comments.
All the things.
Or in the show description on Podcast Land. And I'll drop this in the comments on Facebook later on. So thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. Bye. We did that last week.
We did?
Probably. Just hang up the thing. Bye. Bye. Why?